Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's chapter 11 of my Dead Space Remake Impossible Difficulty commentary walkthrough. And this is a much shorter chapter than the one that's just gone. This one lasting only 23, nearly 24 minutes. And this chapter is all about, of course, escorting the marker. So it's unique compared to the other chapters in the game. Unlike the original game, though, we actually don't use kinesis to carry the marker here. It's automatic. It does it for us. Doesn't make a big difference to me. I never really minded doing it myself in the original game. Not sure how this... Oh, actually, I think this room goes really badly. And unfortunately, I've said that a bit too many times for my liking on this walkthrough, but I'm not going to do this project and then think, you know what, I'm going to do it again because I think that I can do it better. I know I can do it better. There's Peng, by the way, but it just is what it is. By this stage, as much as I do like this remake, because I don't think the gameplay is as good as Dead Space 2, maybe not quite as good as the original game, perhaps, I'm getting a little frustrated, and that's when I start cutting corners and behaving like an idiot. Pretty commonplace, but ladies and gentlemen, the Guardian has been dispatched. The firewall, and then a bit of extra fire just in case he's not dead. Kinesis the loot, and if you see it in front of him, then you know that you've got it. There's many ball sacks here, many orange ball sacks. What's here? It's a force gun upgrade? Yeah, force gun upgrade. And there's another one. We're going to get the tentacles of the hive mind here as well. And I think I actually get knocked down by them, which is just absolutely pathetic. What can I say? It is pathetic, ladies and gentlemen, and I can only apologise. Oh, hey up. We've got a pregnant. Cut him down to size. I was shooting the arms there, and yet he still gets split open. I don't quite understand that. Yeah, I really don't understand that. Oh, there's a lurker somewhere. Could you even see him? Because I can't. See, I don't know where he is. Because the game's so dark. One of my biggest bugbears about the remake, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said many times. Let's bring the cargo loader up. I think this starts okay, but as the fight gets going in this room, that's when it gets worse. It's one of my favourite rooms in the original game. We've got an enhanced necro. Yeah, finish him off with the contact beam alt fire. Get a claw. Whoa, that was weird. Just went over his fucking head. Oh, nice. Finish him off with the force gun. Launch him. Lovely stuff. Get a claw again. Ready for battle. There it is, people. Chapter 12 will be about 45 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. A little longer than I thought it would be, a little longer than I wanted it to be, but we've got that death, of course, and if you're thinking death, this is permadeath, how can he die? I mentioned it earlier in the Let's Play, earlier in the walkthrough, there is a bullshit death, which I do not accept. We'll speak about it when it comes in Chapter 12. The ball sacks never seem to explode when you throw TK at them in this game. That's kind of annoying, I don't know why. Regardless of how upgraded it is as well. Most peculiar, and a bit disappointing, I think. So, I just forget, I think, yeah. That's bullshit. I mean, give me a chance. But I forgot that it spawned and... Well. Just make sure you're not standing in the middle, because otherwise you're going to get hit by both of them. There's one to your left, there's one to your right. Primary fire of the contact beam. You can see there, if you wanted to, you could use a primary fire of the contact beam instead of the alt fire. In the original game, I always destroy them with a contact beam. But you've got to be pretty accurate and quick. With the primary fire, you just spray and go crazy. And it still did a good job there, I think, personally. Oh, not sure what I picked up there. This is one of those classic Dead Space rooms where... Whoa. There are continual spawns during the fight. Use a gravity well for some reason. Maybe because I saw this guy coming, not quite sure. I think I must realise I've got an excess of contact beam energy here because we're really going apeshit with it. There's a firewall for everyone to enjoy. This guy just deciding he's going to jump through it, but we're knocking him back. Gravity well again. We're just having a bit of fun here, I think. Fucking hell, people are still alive. Christ almighty. That is one skinny pregnant by the end. Barely even pregnant. Look at all the loot. How many enemies did I kill there? Jesus. Well, there might be one more spawn in this room, I want to say, but I'm not sure. But we're going to the other room where we start the game soon. Transport the marker.
Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Kyne, your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
Pick up. Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Kendra's getting it done, lads. She ain't messing about anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday the 15th of November, 2023. Thought I was going to start uploading this in a couple of days, but I've delayed it till next Monday because... Oh, look, there's a lurker in the back there. See ya. Don't give a shit. And that's a random spawn. We're going to be reviewing the new Walker's Crisps Christmas Pudding flavour.
On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
I can't believe it.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Okay, we're going to get quarantined in this room. I think it's just mainly some slashers in here with us. Oh, maybe some twitchers as well. That might be a problem. Get shot on. Is he dead? No, he's not. Is he? He is now. That contact beamed kid. That's one of these spitter ones. Spitter slashers. Still taking as many shots to kill as at the start of the game when the plasma cutter's not upgraded. Spoke about this before. Don't understand how that can be, but it's the way the game is for some reason. A few stupid missed shots there. Keep knocking them back. I'd be using the flamethrower. Yeah, there we go. There's the fan blade. What the fuck? You die? Not got much in terms of force energy left, ladies and gentlemen. But we're done.
Quarantine lifted.
Halfway through the video now.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Kendra Daniels. Stand by, Isaac. He's bringing the shuttle in now.
So yeah, for the final boss, I like to use a mixture of the plasma cutter and the contact beam. The honey nut clusters, as I'm going to call them. To get rid of them, I like to use the contact beam. And then, unlike the original Hive Mind, you've got to fight some slashers and some exploders that come for you. And I'll be using a mixture of the weapons, of course, for them. And during that fight, the game tends to drop... I'm getting pissed off by that door, though. The game tends to drop a lot of stasis packs, but no health. So what I would say with that fight, obviously make sure you've got tons of ammo, but also the game is not going to drop a lot of health packs at all, even when you're low. It seems, if I'm being honest, to have been a decision by the devs to not give you much health at all, though. If you need health, you might be struggling. That's why I like to store a good, I don't know, depends how many I can get my hands on, but maybe 3 to 4 to 5 large med packs in the safe, and then get them out just before the final boss. Because the attack that he does with the tentacles, like I said in a prior chapter, it hits hard and it doesn't seem to matter how much you've upgraded, it nearly kills you immediately, which is bullshit. A lot of loot here though, ladies and gentlemen. And there's also a battery there. I'm not sure why that's there. Maybe it's if you didn't use the battery early on in Chapter 3. Because you are in this room in Chapter 3. But anyway, we've got the spawns. We've got leapers and lurkers here. That guy still takes about 4 plasma energy after an explosive. I can hear something. I like to get up here. Let them come to me. And they tend to come to you pretty quickly. Like that guy just did. I think the stasis just blew the explosive up there. But he obviously got damaged by it because he died quickly. Weird. Let's get the marker moving. Let's get an explosive or 2 ready. Just getting a bit confused about how the tracks work here, but we're back underway. Oh, look at that. The G-bait. Firewall and 1 force gun now. Takes care of that leaper. Beautiful stuff. See the leaper, I don't hear it. Or vice versa, I should say. Another leaper. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that for a dodge. Good timing. I knew we were close. That's a nice little strategy by now, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The firewall and then the force gun. The 2 Fs. Does sometimes slow you down, the firewall or the flamethrower. You know, you use it and you've got to wait quite a while. Get shat on, mate. Because obviously you don't want to go through the fire yourself. But it just works so damn well.
I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
Just yesterday, actually, because I was so intrigued. I've watched a few people play this game, but I've watched a few people who've just used the plasma cutter and nothing else, which always pisses me off. But I've also seen like people use the Ripper and the pulse rifle and the plasma cutter, which isn't a great loadout if you ask me personally. But I was just intrigued to see what weapons people were using. I saw on the Reddit that people were ranking the weapons, but I want to see what weapons casual players are using. I also saw a guy have all 8 weapons in his inventory. I think there's 8 weapons. He had every single weapon out of his inventory. And I spoke about this because in the original game you can't have more than 4 weapons out, but in this game you can have them all out if you want. But it will do you no good to do so at all. But that guy didn't seem to realise. Anyway, R.I.P. Kyne. You're not as good in this game, mate. You've not got a posh English accent, so you're getting stomped on. No, to be fair, you got stomped on in the original.
Would my department
told you and him in the Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment.
Shit.
The marker, this divine artifact,
Quite a bit of downtime in this chapter.
was built by human hands.
A lot of lore, obviously, with Nicole, the waifu, and Kendra.
A few hundred years ago. Even Kyne didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth.
Just random body pieces are getting flown about now.
Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares.
The stuff of nightmares.
Reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart. And woke up with
Stomach's going wild again, ladies and gentlemen. Had some spam on chips and beans today. Oh, yes. Horrendous meal. And I loved it. With some tomato ketchup. Oh, yeah, the guts are now singing. Proper meal for a 10-year-old child, that. We're having some vegetables tomorrow, so it's all about balance, of course, people.
For what it's worth.
Kendra, will you shut the fuck up, please?
You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all. Daniels!
Getting a bit impatient here. So to be fair though, it's like this in the original game. The downtime's just more noticeable in this game though. I don't know what it is.
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come
Get some close-ups of the weapons for you guys there.
We don't have much time.
You get locked in this room for quite a while. I mean, obviously we're just hallucinating in here, but even in the original game, it locks you in here for about 2 minutes after you should be able to just leave immediately. Most peculiar. There's a guardian there in the original game. They got rid of him for some reason. Don't know why.
There you are.
Thank God you're here. The ship's coming apart. I saw
Waifu.
your investigation. Mercer.
Or the Jilf, as some people might call her in this game. Shit. I've never had a filling in my life, ladies and gentlemen. Never a proper filling. I'm in mid-30s, but my teeth are getting more sensitive, even when I'm drinking cold water now. I used to be able to bite ice cream, for fuck's sake, but now they're getting worse. But last time I went to my dentist, told him this. I've told him a few times now within the last couple of years, because I see him like once a year. They want you to go like once every 6 or 9 months, because they just want more money off you, but no, once a year will do me. I know a lot of people in this country, and they're great book of British smiles aren't lucky enough to actually have a dentist, but
I know. I'm finally doing the smart thing.
I can feel that there's more craters in my teeth, like more gaps, more holes, if you will. Yeah, this fucking dentist, every time I go, you just can't be asked doing any work, I think.
Damn. We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate.
Okay, the video's going to get a lot louder looking at the video editor here. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few minutes. And we're getting on the ship. Down to Aegis 7 we go, boys. Let's have it. But look, you get locked in here. Even in the original. Waifu's just staring at us there. I think you may be meant to be looking at the ship coming back in. Whoa, no health items, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's because we took quite a bit of damage in the loading bay.
I'll reprogram the shuttle for flight.
Very poor indeed. Chapter 12, just like in the original game, there are stasis recharge units everywhere. I don't know why they did that in the game. But yeah, the stasis recharge is everywhere. Bit of TK, Contact beam out fire. Bit of primary. This guy's still alive. Holy shit, get stomped on, kid. So here when we get on the shuttle, we're going to be asked by the game if we'd like to proceed. It'll tell us something along the lines of don't forget that you're done here now, you can't go back. Are you really happy to do so? And yes indeed we are. There's the gravity. Whoa, where the hell did he come from? I can't, okay. Oh. Pause rage, not for the first time, people. He must have been on the roof ahead of me, or the wall, I should say. Above me. He spooked me, and we took damage. We've got to be careful now. We don't really want to be digging into those health reserves in the storage, because they're large med packs. I might have to buy one or two here. You are about to leave the Ishimura and not be able to return. Yep, we're fine. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I did miss out either one or two of the security doors. I know that for sure because the flamethrower isn't fully upgraded. I think maybe tonight when I've done this, I'm going to have a look online and just find out the locations of them all. And I'll probably remember where it is that I missed. Probably, but I'm not 100% sure. That's the thing, you can miss one. Because I know I have, obviously, because the upgrades aren't finished. But even then, I look back and think, did I go in that room? Didn't I? I can't remember. I wish the locator just showed you where the doors are. She with a proper ending of the game, but you complete the game in New Game Plus, you get a different ending. There's a pretty cool idea, really. Instead of Clarky Boy being on his own and getting spooked by the ghost of Nicole, he's can't remember what happens, but he's talking in marker speak and he's gone properly insane, and the marker has affected him. And I guess that's the true, real ending, but you only get it in New Game Plus. This game's achievement list is really easy. You know, you can get the plat in like 2 free playthroughs. Some collectibles, achievements for for killing enemies. The achievement list in Dead Space was always pretty simple, but also pretty damn fun. Apart from Dead Space 3 and those co-op only achievements. Fuck you, EA. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be whole again. Looking back the way we first met. And I'll see you for Chapter 12 of Dead Space Remake.